me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ray. En verdad prefiero contigo.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, George Kirby.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now it's Luis Garcia. That's a little bit low. One out, base is empty. Rips that one center field. Rodriguez makes the play, and there's two away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. So two down. Here's Josh Bell.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this month.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Bell tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the hill, number 16. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike.
1-1.
Outside low, and that's ball two. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Stays alive. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab, one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Fastball is outside. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
To second, and he's out. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Lowe makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Leading off, Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz launched a homer in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is outside.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. And that misses. 1-1. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Arozarena calls it in, and there's one away. Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. Tena getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner takes off, fouled off left side. Just missed. Ruiz at first, one gone. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Nabs it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Dylan Cruz.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
Outside. Ball 1. To the right side. Moore. Off balance throw in time. 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Alec Burleson. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. That one is gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Manny Machado up to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fair ball.
Batting 6. The right
now it's Randy Arozarena. Right now 9th in the AL in RBIs. That one in there across the letters. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball, that's low.
Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cal Raleigh stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And there's the automatic. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. And that's outside.
That's out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Cruz on a dead sprint, racing back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just
line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Raleigh, the lead runner at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Robert Hassel III. Kirby back to work. Hassel with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And foul ball.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez puts it away for the out. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Nasim Nunez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, makes the catch. 2 away now. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0. And that's too high. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 out, space is empty. Fouled off to the right. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robert on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. And now it's Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Pitch is in there, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Robert dives back in. And here is Alec Burleson. Fastball for a strike. Inside, and 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Adelo. It's a double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with the runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Wood recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, Crawford. Now a jump throw. On target, he got him. Nice play. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Walked his first time. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
This to third, Machado. The throw to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. Gets the call, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
The batter, number 3.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. gets the call. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And we're back. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
First baseman, Nathaniel
Lowe, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Burleson over to second. Back to first. Not in time. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
The right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. That one drifts inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next offering is in for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. To third. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Foul ball. Ball to strike.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one out to right. Cruz sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now up for Washington, Robert Hassel III. Kirby back to work. And a strike in there.
You know, these Nationals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is filled up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Robert moves under it. And there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nunez stands in now and watches strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Cut on and lifted in the air. The Rosarena after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. And that is that.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Pitching change here. Derek Law. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 58, Derek Law.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 1 for 2.
Luis Robert.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one missed. That misses the zone. Full count now. Ground ball left side. Tenna on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The other way. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Manny Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. In the air out towards right center. Hassel on the move to the gap. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Bell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
The batter, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Now a chance for Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Machado has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for...
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
The right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
J.P. Crawford.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's fouled off. Arozarena on at first. Nobody out. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask. Settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. Fastball for a strike. Move to first. Arozarena dives back. Arozarena on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Dylan Moore.
Now back.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Jose Altuve, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. swung on, popped up on the infield. Nunez. And he makes the catch. That is the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Mariners,
and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
59.
JoJo Romero.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jose Tena digging in for the
The
Nationals.
third baseman, number 8, Jose Tena.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Stepping in, Dylan Cruz.
Ball
And
one.
takes low for ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next
Ball,
pitch misses
back inside.
inside. And the count now 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 2-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III.
Robert Hassel.
Romero in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
Ball.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low. Tena
two balls,
leads off
one
first
strike.
with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now
He
batting.
needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Nunez up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. The tying run at the plate. He goes down looking. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6
No
hits
ball,
at
2 strikes.
90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Misses, and that's ball one. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Rodriguez out of the play. So here's Robert now. 1 for 3.
Robert.
Just missed. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings through that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
One gone, runner at first. Alec Burleson, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Sims throws over.
He's good.
That misses. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
Down.
Throw to second, and he's safe. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
3-2.
Caught him looking for the K. Now Machado up here.
Third baseman, Matty Machado.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Arozarena getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Robert, the lead runner, out at second. Machado at first, 2 out of the inning. Backed off the plate that time.
Reno.
Two on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up. Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunity.
Jose A. Ferrer gets the ball now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
James Wood digs in now.
The left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
Inside, just missed. And there's the
2
ball.
balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 4-2. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. No question about this one. It's out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 11th of the year. It's 4-3. Up now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball, Munoz. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's the automatic. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now up for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. That one ripped, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena, as the Nationals are down to their final out.
Fastball right there smoked him in the leg. At least it's in the leg and not in the wrist or the hand, but it still hurts, man.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Jacob Young. So they're down to their final out. Dylan Cruz will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second, that's in there, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. The Nationals down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian niggas. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with the immigration papers. I'm from back in the day with a.